Thank you for the invitation to share with you our presentation on endobariatric, the future of metabolic and weight loss intervention. We know obesity is growing worldwide in multiple continents and populations, and in different classes of obesities, carrying with it significant comorbidities, almost involving and affecting every organ in our body. Nowadays, we have multiple options for treating obesity and overweight, from lifestyle modification to anti-obesity medication to endoscopic procedure and surgical intervention, and our focus will be an endoscopic procedure. We have seen significant growth in bariatric procedure overall, and this is the first time we see endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty included in the database. Last year, there are almost 22. There is almost 4,000 cases of endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty done in the United States, and also 280,000 of laparoscopic procedure, bariatric procedure. In spite of that, still endobariatric and endoscopic is really very low in utilization, almost 2.4% of all procedure in weight loss. If you look to the efficacy of all intervention, endobariatric comes in the middle between bariatric procedure, surgical procedure, and anti-obesity medication. Anti-obesity medication ranging from 15% total weight loss to almost 25% weight loss in the new therapies or anti-obesity medications, what we call a triple therapy. And bariatric procedure or surgical procedure, almost 30% total weight loss. Endobariatric is 20% total weight loss. Multiple options nowadays in endobariatric procedure, ranging from intragastric balloon with different types to endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty, reaching 16% total weight loss at 5 years, to Bose, which is having Bose 1, which is not effective, and Bose 2 may be more effective, and Endomina. If you look to the balloon, it is not so effective. However, there are 10% total weight loss almost in multiple studies. And the pooled weight loss or excess weight loss, not total weight loss, in patient with Bose, which is Bose 1, the initial techniques, is 48% total weight loss. While in Bose 2 nowadays, which is a modification of Bose 1, in which we tighten the distal part of the stomach, the middle part, and the proximal part. So we create a sleeve-like type of stomach. In this, we have almost 13 to 14% total weight loss. So yes, it's more effective at 2 years, and we think it will be durable. We think there will be maybe more weight loss because of the technique itself, but still, it's not yet FDA approval. It's in the process of approval, and we'll see it more in the practice. As Bose 2, Bose 1 is not very effective. If you look to the gold standard nowadays for endobariatric therapy, it is the endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty, and has grown from 2003 till now, where it is very mature procedure with FDA approval and randomized study, in which we have the system, overstitch system, Apollo system, on a double channel or single channel scope. And we have shown it is effective as in terms of weight loss. It is almost in this comparative study where we compare 3,000 in each arm between sleeve gastrectomy and endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty. So it is very effective as well and can be close to endoscopic to sleeve gastrectomy. It is also effective in subgroup of patients who are not yet obese, overweight, 27 to 30 BMI. It is also effective in children and adolescents less than 18 years of age. So these studies we have done to show the efficacy and safety of this procedure in different population, and also comparing it with laparoscopic sleeve gastrectomy. The procedure entails going through the scope in the stomach and creating tightening of the stomach, plication of the stomach, endoscopic, in a U-shaped manner or square patterns in which we take the anterior wall, greater curvature, and posterior wall going backward to tighten this part. If you look to it on real life, you go with the overstitch system on the scope, and you take with the helix the stomach, and you apply your bites. So you'll continue creating your bite, as you can see here, and the end result, you will see this is very tightened stomach with almost 60 to 70% of the stomach reduced by this plication, endoscopic plication. So, considering its really efficacy and performance, there are more than 40 procedures done worldwide. In our center, we have more than almost close to 5,000 procedures. And we have 250 publications, randomized studies, systematic review, meta-analysis, and so on. And we have multiple centers worldwide performing this procedure. It's indicated in those between 18 and 65 BMI. We have done it in children, but I recommend that you don't do it for now until you are familiar and you are you are proficient in the procedure. Then you can apply it to children and adolescents. We consider it in 30 BMI and above, but again, it is recommended also between 27 to 30 in also in those population who are having overweight, and also in the centers that have very good experience in the other groups. BMI more than 35, we still recommend laparoscopic surgery. However, if the patient is refusing surgery or not willing to go for other intervention, this is also recommended. Can be done as a revisional or for any further procedure that is failed. It can be done by gastroenterologist or bariatric surgeon with good efficacy. If you look to this study that we have done in 3,000 patients in ESG, endoscopic sleeve gastroplastic, compared to 3,000 patients in laparoscopic sleeve, looking for weight loss efficacy, comorbidity resolution, adverse event, and revision. So in weight loss, you can consider it 10% total weight loss less than laparoscopic. So if laparoscopic 30, you consider this 20 total weight loss percentage. Comorbidity is 60 to 82%, the marginal difference, but it's very effective. Side effect is not very significant. And the beauty of this procedure, you can convert it. You can remove it, you can reverse it, you can do sleeve gastrectomy, you can redo it, you can do anything with it. We have done it in subgroup patient, as I said, below 30 BMI, and to result in almost 14% total weight loss with good quality of life. We have done it in children and adolescents at 4 years. You get 18% total weight loss with very significant durable weight loss, but also less side effect. The beauty of which it can take you to another stage in adulthood where you decide whether you want to continue with it or remove it or do sleep or do whatever you want. At 5 years, we've shown the durability in 300 patients from our population that past 5 years, whereby you will find that they lost up to 17% total weight loss. You can combine it with combine this procedure with TIF. Those who are familiar with TIF, you go inside, you create your wrap, as you can see here, and end of the day, that's the wrap you end with, and you start your ESG. And at the end of the day, you will see this is the ESG, the wrap. End of the day, you can see here that you have the procedure ESG plus TIF combined. We can use it in weight regain for bypass. You reduce the stoma and you reduce the pouch. You can use it also in sleeve. You reduce the sleeve. You can reduce the stomach after laparoscopic banding. So it is very important tool in your hand. You can go here. This is a patient with the bust sleeve. You go in, you create the anastomosis exactly what we do in primary. So you just reduce the sleeve stomach, and that's what you end by having very small stomach, as you can see. after sleep. This is a patient who had sleep. You go in, you do endoscopic glycation. You can also, this is a study that we have done in a picture. You can do it also in after endoscopic, so you can redo the procedure. This is a patient with the endoscopic bypass, endoscopic sleeve, that you, after 2 years, would like to redo it because the weight regain, or you want to lose more weight. And again, you go there, you create endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty, and this is the result that you have. So this way, you have this, if you look to the video, you'll see the stomach is exactly reduced as before, as primary. So we compare the two, those who had primary endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty with those who had redo, and yes, the efficacy is more in the primary patient, but still there is good weight loss. You can do it after banding. So this is the band, this is the endoscopic view, and you can go in the endoscope. And again, you go there, you create your anastomosis. And this is how it looks after doing your glycation after banding. This is a very interesting patient after biliopancreatic diversion. So this is the stomach, the huge stomach, with connection to the bowel, as you can see, the anastomosis. So you reduce the stoma here, and you reduce the stomach pouch. And you end by having this look, stomach is reduced, and the pouch is reduced, the stoma is reduced as well. So in conclusion, this is a significant, there is a significant improvement and continuous evolution of endobariatric therapy. It bridges the gap between those who are not willing to go for surgery or refusing surgery, or they are not candidate yet for surgery, and those who are failing the lifestyle and medication. It helps in weight regain after bariatric surgery. The endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty is the most popular and effective endobariatric therapy nowadays. Magnet anastomosis is very important tools in our hand nowadays and is still growing and in infancy and in research. Future of using multidisciplinary approach and personalized approach for obesity. And this is very important for any person who's listening to us today to incorporate multidisciplinary team, because if you don't do that, you will have less success in your approach. Thank you.